This episode of Trips to the Store has been brought to you with the help of viewers like you. Transmissions wouldn't be the show it is today if it wasn't for all of your support. Join our Patreon today at transmissionspodcast.com/support.
Welcome to the Transmissions Trips to the Store, where we show off all the awesome Transformers stuff we got this week. This video is part of our regular Transmissions podcast. You can check that out at our website, transmissionspodcast.com. We do 2 shows every week. Every Wednesday is Transmissions, a show all about Transformers toys and merchandise. Then every Friday is Transmissions Alt Mode, which is all about Transformers comics and media. This week is War for Cybertron Kingdom week. So on Alt Mode, we did a very special interview episode with Maycat and Tim Sheridan. So check that out. It's an extra long episode, and we did a video, so it'll be on YouTube as well if you want to watch rather than listen, or watch and listen. I guess you don't turn off the sound when you watch the video.
Get your podcast player, sync it up, and hit play. Mute the YouTube. There you go.
And that's not the only Kingdom content we've got. We've got a spoiler-filled review of War for Cybertron Kingdom, where we talk about all the things we liked and didn't like. That features our friend Ant from TFU.info. And we've got an interview with showrunners FJ DeSanto and Matt Murray. And so that's in addition to the interview with Maycat and Tim Sheridan. So lots of Kingdom stuff. I don't know if that'll all drop on Friday, but it'll be around that time. So check back and look for all that stuff. We couldn't have done this without you guys. Thank you to our Donatreons for continuing to support the show. You guys keep us running, keep the lights on, keep our website domain name running there, all that good stuff. Thank you. And if you'd like to become a Donatreon, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/support. That's where you can support us either on Patreon or PayPal. And another way to help us out is to buy merchandise from our TeePublic store. That's at transmissionspodcast.com/shop. You see, we've all got our Transmission shirts. We're displaying them proudly. Apollo and Jeremy have the newest versions of the Transmission shirts in the War for Cybertron style. So those look very cool. I got to pick mine up very soon. Might wait for the next TeePublic sale. Just
you just missed one that ended yesterday.
yeah, that's true. But yeah, those 35% off TeePublic sales come pretty frequently, so I imagine I won't have to wait too long. But yeah, if you want to help out the show and buy anything from TeePublic through our link, that helps us out. So transmissionspodcast.com/shop. All right, well, let's get into the stuff we got this week. So, Jeremy, we're going to start off with you.
All right. First thing, I got a comic from last week, My Little Pony number 4. This is the Tony Fleecs cover. I've not read this yet. I think I've read one comic out of all the ones I bought last week. But, it's been a fun crossover, and looking forward to getting to finish this and review it on the show. And then the final thing from my Kingdom box, I finally opened. This was provided free from Hasbro, and it is a deep cover. This is the blue sideswipe, and I really like the paint job, even with the mud and gunk. I think looking off the blue and the black, I think it looks a little bit better to me, but I really like his eyes. I don't know if we can get it to focus, but the blue eyes just, I think, really look good. So, I mean, there's a million different versions of this mold. There's nothing really different about this one than any of the others, but the colors, I really like it. I would like to see one that doesn't have the mess and the battle damage and stuff. I think a solid blue version would look really good, but I think for what it is, this one doesn't really bother me. And maybe I'm just partial to blue and gray because it's my alma mater's colors. But I don't know. It's a good looking figure, and it's an excellent mold. Whichever version of this one you get, you won't be disappointed.
All right.
Oh, also, I got Transformers the movie. Just kidding.
Ooh, VHS.
Yeah, I just foreshadowing for what's coming later. I just had to get my oldest copy.
All right. Well, Apollo, that sets you up pretty nicely.
Yeah, so I got a package. It actually arrived Saturday, but I didn't check my mail until Sunday because I was visiting a friend of the show, and I got my Shout Factory 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray Transformers the movie. I haven't opened it yet, but I am so excited to watch this. And it was funny because Saturday night I was like, man, I should watch Transformers the movie, but I didn't. So I'll definitely be watching this sometime this week since it comes with a normal Blu-ray. I don't have a 4K player, so
I had forgotten that it came with a regular Blu-ray. That makes me feel better. I don't have to
yeah.
buy a cheap 4K Blu-ray player.
Yeah, because like I don't want to have. I was just gonna buy it because it comes with lovely art, but it was interesting because it also comes with this poster, which I'm not opening because I'm gonna be moving in September. But it's the poster with Rodimus with the Matrix, and it came in this box that just had a QR code on it, and I'm like, it didn't even have my name on it or anything, and I'm like, is this for me? And I'd forgotten that it came with a poster, or I don't even remember if it said it came with a poster, or I just bought it because I'm like, oh, I want to support the movie. But yeah, so that came in the mail. Very excited. The other thing that I got, I've had this I think for about a month, but I finally converted him recently, was I got from my friend Andy, who's on Twitter. He sent me this Masterpiece movie Starscream, and it's a really nice toy. He can't stand up really on these little chicken legs. He's very top heavy, so his jet mode's very nice. So I converted him just for the show, and then he's gonna probably live indefinitely in his jet mode. He was really easy to convert to robot mode because the jet mode just kind of the robot mode just kind of folds out, like it's folded underneath his jet mode, which is nice, but it's going to be, I think, hard to get him back into jet mode. So wish me luck on that. So
You're
so
really earning us points with Hasbro with all those converts.
Thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying. And then I got some fan content, and I showed you guys yesterday. So there's an artist on Twitter named Pretentious Fork, and they opened their Ko-fi store. And since it's the summer, I got Starscream and Bumblebee, ready to celebrate summertime. So in their swimsuits and stuff. So this was like $1.50. So like you're going to be getting really nice art, like really cheap. So
Wow.
yeah, check out their store. They've got some other stuff in there. It's really nice. And then I got these made too. Since Mike showed these on his show, I got made some Icon Online stickers I'm sending in magnets. I don't trust myself with a magnet around my computer equipment, so those are away from there. But anyone who is a part of the event or helped support the event, they're going to be getting these. So
Nice.
Awesome.
that's all from me for a trip to the store.
Cool. Was that art like postcard size? That was, or was it?
Yeah, this is like a postcard. So
Okay. That's just a
5
nice
by
price
7.
for original art. So cool.
Yeah, and the shipping wasn't bad too, because it was really affordable. So They have more stuff for sale in their store besides this, but this is super cool and fun. And I'm like, okay, like it's summertime. Like I'm gonna want this up when it's winter in the Pacific Northwest. So
All right, I'll go next. And I also got Transformers the movie 4K. Yay. And I did open it because I have not watched it in a while. So I was like, this is the perfect opportunity. I wanted to see the 4K. I do have a 4K player
Of course you
because
do.
I have a play. I have a PlayStation. I have a PlayStation 5. It comes. It's in the
Of course you
PlayStation
do.
5.
Of course you do have a PlayStation 5. You got a
And
PlayStation 6 too, don't you?
You also have that giant TV.
Yeah.
So here's the discs. Yeah, it's interesting. The 4K version is the widescreen version, and then the Blu-ray is the full frame version. So that's interesting that they don't have both versions in both formats.
What about
and
the
then,
previous version?
Yeah, well, I have the blue. I have that Blu-ray. Yes, I have that. Yeah, I know.
I do too.
I know.
Oh.
But yeah, and then these little. I mean, these aren't really animation cells, but they're like little cardboard cutouts of scenes from the movie. So, you know, there's Hot Rod grabbing the Matrix after Prime dies. There's Prime confronting Megatron. There's Unicron's head at the very end of the movie, and then Megatron blasting Ironhide for such heroic nonsense. So these are nice. I mean, I guess nice bonus for the package, but yeah, whatever.
So how does the 4K transfer look?
I mean, it's an 86 hand-drawn animation movie. The 4K is not going to draw out any detail that was not already there.
It's supposed to. Like if it's on film, it's supposed to be able to upscale infinitely.
I mean, I did not see an appreciable increase over the Blu-ray version. It looked great. I mean, it's very clean. It's but it's still I mean, I think the Blu-ray was also taken from that same They did a 4K transfer for the Blu-ray and just downscaled it to Blu-ray for the 30th anniversary. So this is just that same transfer. So, I mean, it looks good, but yeah, I mean,
I'm sure when you get your 8K TV and then you'll have that version and it'll look great.
I mean, I am being a bit of a sucker here. Keep buying versions of the of the Transformers the movie over and over again.
Yeah,
but
me too.
Like most of those on the right there are all Transformers the movie.
I think Jeremy has us beat.
But yeah, and I did get the poster too, so I did open the poster. It's nice, and I believe this is Matt Ferguson who did the box art for the DVD. So this is the same art on the steel book that we got here. So yeah, it's a very nice print. Yeah, so on the front, this is the same artwork, and then on the back you've got Galvatron here in the shadows. And then there's the other version, the other 4K version that Shout Factory is doing that is not the steelbook, has different art for the box art. And I believe both those images are on the menu in the DVD. So when you watch the DVD, the menu has the art image that Matt Ferguson did for the regular box, and then the steelbook is like superimposed on top of it. So it's cool that you get to see that artwork in the menu. It's a very nice menu there. So yeah, it's always nice to rewatch Transformers the movie. It's fun to do that. So I got a chance to do that this weekend.
Yeah,
and that's what I got. So we'll wrap it up with Darryl.
Okay. I did not get the movie because I have the movie from last time they did it, and I do not have a PS5. But I do have My Little Pony and Transformers #4. This is the same cover that Jeremy got. This is Tony Fleeks, and I too have not read it. But one thing that I did buy and open up, because I had to check out and see if I had to do any fixing, was my Earthrise Galvatron.
Oh,
So I had to get this guy out and take a look, because there's a couple things that you got to do if you got to fix them. And I do need to fix the shoulders if I care to, really. And the shoulders are a little low on mine, and essentially you can flip them up and turn them, and then essentially now that's the height they're supposed to be at.
okay.
So
You just
what you would have to,
chiropractic work.
Yeah.
well, essentially you got to take the shoulder joint out and you got to flip it so you can have this peg at the back, but that's what it's a steel peg, it's not a screw, so you got to pop the peg out. Personally, I don't care that much. I did transform it, so it transforms perfectly fine without with the arms this way, and I think it looks pretty good. It looks badass. I know the original images came out, and we were all kind of worried because he kind of looked really wide, and I think there was a weird angle issue for him. So yeah, he's but straight on, he looks pretty good. His chest is wide, but it's not as wide as it originally we thought. The matrix is on that weird stupid chain that doesn't have any kind of movement to it. It's just molded that way. He does have both of those guns, which they do peg together, but separate. It does look like his ship from the movie. So but yeah, other than that, he's a pretty great figure. I enjoyed the transformation a lot, actually. I did it without the instructions, which I was contemplating grabbing the instructions for, because I was lost for a good little bit. But it took me a minute to kind of figure out the whole torso bit was a bit of a mess. But he is pretty good. The face sculpt on him is pretty accurate. I don't know whether it's gonna do it. There it is.
There you go.
Yep. Does he have light piping too?
No, he doesn't. The head is
Oh.
solid. Yeah, but it's a really great head sculpt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. So
still not a fan of the battle damage.
Well, that's the thing is our good friend, what is his handle? Shoot. There he is. Neurowing. He posted some pictures in our creative channel today where he had taken the battle damage off, and apparently it's very simple. I'm going to do it myself. You use alcohol and it comes off really easily. So I'm going to do it myself, and once I've got it done, I'll report back. But yeah, you can check out his pictures in the creative channel in our Discord. Yeah, looks pretty simple, and it's a really cool looking figure. So if you can get it, get it.
I'm glad you were able to find one. I still keep looking, and I can't find one. So
Daryl's got access to Toys R Us, so he's.
I actually found it at EB Games. So there was an EB Games. DJ Ronan told me that the certain EB Games in town had 3 of them. And then I went there and there was 2 left. So, and since I have an Edge card, I was able to get $6 off, I think. So it was a deal. Whatever. Yeah. It works.
All right. Well, that will do it for this week's Trips to the Store. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. As always, you can check us out at transmissionspodcast.com. If you want to leave us feedback, you can go to our feedback page at transmissionspodcast.com/feedback. You can leave us voicemails, emails, contact us on social media, even leave a post right down below, a comment in the YouTube video if you like. Lots of good ways to give us feedback, and we enjoy getting the feedback and talking about it on the show. Again, if you want to help out the show and contribute, you can go to transmissionspodcast.com/support. That's where you can sign up either on Patreon or PayPal. That always helps us out. And, we'll be here again every week. So thanks everyone for watching and listening, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Be kind, rewind.
Bye. Yes.
Later.